I'm Caleb Cruz, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back for another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're reaching out and we are finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today, Kevin, I remember when they first started recruiting the youngsters. I remember sitting in my get off my lawn mentality and saying, why they recruiting 7th and 8th graders getting offers? And now I know why. Welcome to the stage, the youngest football player to ever be featured on You Got Next. That's right, class of 2027. The man with the $1 million smile. Y'all sit back, relax, and we're going to put it on Cruz Control today, baby. That's right. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. Caleb Cruz in the building. How you doing, Caleb?
What's up, fellas? I'm chilling, man. Chilling, living life. How y'all doing?
Hey, look, man. Look, you a crew. We on Cruise Control off the field, but on the field you a cruise missile, man. You know what a cruise missile is?
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's a dangerous bomb, man. Ready to blow up at any point in time. Odessa, Permian, South Texas. Show your boys some love. Welcome to the show. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones. All teams, all everything, Louisiana. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside of my partner in crime, my brother from another mother, the head coach, the Quiet Storm, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
Odessa, Texas, B. Jones. That's where we're going today.
Hey, you want to go and get it off your chest now? Or you want to wait? You got the floor.
I mean, I'm wearing red for a reason.
Well, tell us that reason, sir. Don't leave the family hanging like that. Tell them the reason.
Well, I don't know if I want everybody in our family now, B. Jones, but now I'm joking. If you watch the Friday Night Lights,
yes,
Odessa, they played against Carter.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that my school was portrayed in that movie was a travesty, B. Jones.
You ain't teasing it up. You ain't telling everybody that you are a graduate, an alumni of Dallas Carter, and this young man is a future 5-star out of Odessa Permian.
But see, I was hoping that Odessa could just, use inference skills to figure out, hey, I'm wearing red. I went to Carter. I'm just in my feelings anyway. B. Jones, you know what? This isn't about me. This is about Caleb. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see the youngster down low. We're going to get to his story in a second because it is truly impressive. This is going to be a 4-year journey. We're going to be following this young man until he makes his commitment to a university. But before we get part 1 of Caleb Cruz's story started, we got to pay the bills. Listen, 2023 has been a blessing to us. I'm going to be brief. We need your support, Odessa. We need your love. We need y'all to, on the count of 3, smash that subscribe button. Cruz, is your folks going to rock with us?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Y'all know Odessa's different over here.
Mojo! Let's go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That might be my favorite part of the show. If you did smash that subscribe button, welcome to the family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family around here. Follow for follow. Hit us up. We gonna follow you and we gonna check you out. I promise you. We show nothing but love around this thing. But without further ado, Kevin, are you ready? Are you cruising for a bruising, my friend? Are you ready to go, man? Welcome to the Sports Life Talk initiation.
So B. Jones, you realize his name is Caleb Cruz, and I went to Dallas and it's Carter Cowboys, CC. There's a whole lot of connections going on.
You're trying too hard.
I am, but I don't care. I don't care.
Odessa the good guys, Carter the bad guys. Let it go. We're not trying to draw. We want the animosity. We want the rivalry, KT.
So I guess you're going to be the baby face on this show. I'm going to be the heel. Okay, I got you. All right, so to initiate you into the SLT family, Caleb, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right, first I'm gonna go Drake. I mean, that's obvious. I have to go Drake. Second one, these aren't in order from first to fifth. Just Drake, Lil Baby. Let's go. Polo G, Rod Wave. How many is that? 4, 3, 4. Lil Uzi Vert.
I don't know why I knew you was gonna say Lil Uzi Vert. I almost listened to some Lil Uzi. I say I gotta get ready for Caleb's show. I need to get versed on this Lil Uzi Vert, and I didn't. Now I'm kicking myself. All right, Kevin, what do you get? You got to give him 2 points for Rod Wave already. I'm falling in love with this Rod Wave. I'm catching that one. He get 2 for that one. The rest you can do on your own. Okay.
No, this is my initiation, so you don't tell me what to give anybody. But Caleb, I'm trying to put my personal hatred to the side for Odessa, so we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. It's 2023. I haven't given anybody less than 5, and I'm not going to start now. B. Jones, he's 2020. Give him 7. We're going to give him 7. Give him 7. But if Odessa is mentioned any other time in this show, it goes down to
be mentioned a bunch.
I know. I mess with you. All right. Who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm gonna probably have to go with Superman. I like Superman because he has Superman in his name, and like that's like the person who's always there to save things. And I like to consider myself as clutch when I need to be clutch. So I consider myself as Superman.
No doubt. Go watch on track highlights. You are clutch. All right. So since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I don't know the name, but it's the walkout sound from Rocky, from one of the Rocky movies. The one that he comes out with the box when he's about to come out the box, it's that theme song.
Talk about that. Hey, that song go hard for everybody, man. You played it on right now. I might get louder up and put that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, please don't put that song on because nobody trying to see you get lathered up. All right, so
or knocked out. Or knocked out.
All right, Caleb, so do you have any other hobbies besides track and football?
Playing video games. I play a lot of video games. I'm heavy into Madden. I play in Madden.
Check your tone, Jonah. Check your tone, nephew. You ain't call it that Madden, are you?
So I consider myself pretty good. I play in the Madden League here in Odessa, so it's all good.
Well, B. Jones is trying to start up a SportsLifeTalk Madden League, so be on the lookout for that one, Caleb. We're going to need you to join.
Yes, sir.
What team you play with, Caleb?
It depends. I was playing with the Chargers, but we started a new league, so I'm going back to the Niners. I'm a Niners fan, so.
You got a PS5, Caleb?
Yes, sir. I got PS5.
All right. Well, we're gonna go offline with that. We're gonna go offline with that. So I might have to show you a thing or two about a thing or two. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, Caleb. So what's your favorite movie?
Oh, favorite movie. Jeez. I'll probably have to say the Halloween series. All of the Halloween series.
That's dope, man. I'm gonna tell you a story. In college, we used to always watch those every year. We used to play all of those. Man, you can't go wrong with that.
I used to be scared of the theme song whenever Michael Myers would start going on a rampage too. I didn't like the theme song, but after a while I started getting used to it, so I started liking the movies and stuff like that.
Somebody better tell Jamie Lee Curtis quit messing with Michael Myers, leave that boy alone.
You know what's funny about that, B. Jones? One day on Halloween in college, my boy and I, we was walking across the street, and the dude in the Michael Myers mask tried to run us over in his car. All right, so Caleb, Who is your favorite actor?
I don't really have a favorite actor. I'll probably just go with the Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
That's a good one. Excellent actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically the same in every movie, but he plays the heck out of it, don't he? So, what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
Football has taught me that to being a leader in football has helped me being a leader outside of football, in school, in life. Not necessarily teaching, but helping others that aren't able to do what I'm able to do as in football wise, and just being able to give back, because I know there's not a lot of people that are fortunate enough to do what I can do. And so football has just taught me to be a leader throughout life. And football has also taught me to prevail through problems and different things that get in your way that can translate into life, because you're going to have obstacles that are going to get thrown at you into life, and you have to be able to hurdle those and get through life and have a happy ending at the end of it.
That was a good answer, man.
13, 14 years old coming with them dimes right there, man. I like that.
All right, so the most important thing in life will always be family, and we really mean that. So allow me to reintroduce our newest family member, Caleb, to the show. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
CC, welcome to the show. Listen, if you out there, you want to be initiated into the Sports Life Talk family, you smash that subscribe button and go to our website, yougotnext.com, and tell us your top 5. Tell us who your favorite anthem is, your favorite superhero. We want to hear from you. So go to our website, yougotnext.com, and come be a part of the family. Now, with that being said, without further ado, this young man is a freak of nature. He is a beast. I don't know what they putting in that water in South Texas, but my goodness, this is a pure dog in front of us. Y'all ain't understanding. This boy is going to high school combines and putting the absolute world on notice. Now, I can sit here and sound like I'm a football guru and make this grand prediction that he's going to be a 5-star, but if you go watch his highlights, it's very easy to see that this guy defines. He truly defines you got next, because we're going to be hearing this guy's name on Friday nights for a long, long, long time coming. All right, so CC, you got to take us back to the beginning, man. You're 14 years old, but when did you start playing ball?
Before we get to that, it's not South Texas. You got to state it right. It's West Texas. West Texas.
My bad. West Texas. CC, this kid is smart, right? He checked me on my own show. My bad. I like that, Caleb. West Texas. My bad. All right. But West Texas, y'all different though, man. So how long you been playing football?
I've been playing football since I was 4. I started flag when I was 4. By 7 years old, I had played my first year of tackle, and I was the very first year of tackle. I was on the Permian Panthers, and then we've always had that goal to play for Permian. So it's been a really big dream to play for Permian. So, but I started when I was 4, started tackle when I was 7, and just been playing tackle ever since.
Man, have you seen? I'm assuming you've seen the movie Friday Night Lights. I bet you can't even go into the local grocery store without it being played on the TV out there, man. So is that really what it's like down there in that community of Odessa, Texas?
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody down here in Odessa, Texas is diehard Permian fans, and you ain't gonna. It's nothing different than what you see on the movie. Permian is where it is home over here in Odessa.
Man, so what is it gonna mean to you to put on that Mojo Black and go out there on Friday nights in front of everybody in the community? I mean, it's like the whole city shut down for that football team.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
what is that gonna mean to you to get that opportunity?
Shoot, being able to put on the black and white and have Permian across your chest is going to be a dream come true, because like I said, I've always, and us as a family has always had a goal since I was 7, because I started as a Permian Panther, and now that I'm going to actually be an actual Permian Panther in high school is going to be a dream come true.
Dog, so is Booby Miles, he still down there? Do y'all talk about Booby at all?
Oh, That's the main character in the movie. That's the character. That's the only one. That's the main one.
You the new booby, man. You the new booby in the next 2-3 years.
That's the goal I'm trying to be. Not the next Booby Miles, the next Caleb Cruz. That's the best one to come out of Mojo, though.
This boy here is polished. I'm telling y'all. Oh my goodness. All right, Caleb. So you clearly different. You're different on the mic. You're different on the tape, on the field. Where does this confidence come from? Where does a 14-year-old young man establish himself with this type of humbleness, this type of humility, but yet still so refined and just polished, man? Where do you get this from?
Man, it just all comes. It's not. I wouldn't say not certainly naturally, but it's just you have to have the confidence and the swagger and the humbleness into you, because that's the only way that you can be able to go far. Is you have to have confidence on and off the field. Wherever you go, you have to walk with confidence. On the field, you have to have swagger, show that, and make a statement that you are the best one on the field, no matter who is on the field. If there's a 5-star, 4-star, you still have to make a confidence that you're the best one on the team. And it just comes as people. And for me, I think my confidence and my swagger comes because there's a lot of people that doubt me, that say I can't do something, I can't do this, and I can't do what I say I want to do. So that's what really fuels me to go be great and prove everybody wrong.
Who? Where they at? Where they at, Caleb? I need to find the fool. I pity the fool that said you ain't the truth. My goodness, Caleb. Now I seen both highlights on both sides of the ball. I seen you catch. I seen you camp at wide receiver. But brother, when it come to that DB, when it come to that defense, hey, y'all gotta go to Cruz Island. I'm trying to tell y'all, this boy is a monster at defensive back. Do you prefer to play DB? Is that your natural position?
Oh, now it is. Now it is. It used to be on the other side, scoring touchdowns, running the rock, catching the ball. But now it's turning into the DB side and just letting everybody know that you ain't gonna catch a ball on my side. 1-on-1, you ain't catching the ball on me.
Man, who does your game emulate, or what would you say would be your strength? So a lot of people ain't seen these highlights, so I'm trying to walk them through this as we talk about it, as they watch them. But what would you say your strengths are? Evaluate yourself for us.
I would say my strengths for sure is my technique. My technique, I think, is the best out there. My speed, my ability to know what routes are coming off of what position they're in, when they're going to break, what time they're going to break at. Just reading different plays on offense, reading the different route trees that can come, and understanding my coverage and my assignment on the defensive side.
Now you wearing this just Under Armour Next t-shirt. For those of you who don't realize,
it's not Under Armour Next. It's my trainer's logo. It's my trainer's logo.
Oh, that's not the Next. Okay.
The one on the picture, that's the UA Next. Yeah, but not this one.
Okay, yeah. I'm talking about the picture up there on the screen we got, and that camp is full of 5 stars, full of 4 stars. And I mean, do they look up across the end of the field and say, "Man, this little 14-year-old kid ain't finna do nothing to me"? I mean, do they take you for granted? They looking at the $1 million smile. They like, "Man, somebody come get this kid before I have to do something to him." And then. And then later, it's like body bag, 1-on-1, Caleb Cruz. You 7-0 on 1-on-1s through the camp. So, I mean, do people underestimate you when they see your size and your age?
I would say I would not a full no, but I would say some do, just because of not being as tall as some receivers are. They do underestimate me, like as size wise, and some kids that are some faster than me that know that they can have a chance of beating me on a deep route. But all I do and take back is just use my technique, and I can't get beat.
Bro, and then you say like they faster than you, like that's an easy. You ain't no cheap thrill, brother. You run track and field. You lightning fast. You quick. You agile. I mean, you are absolutely an animal, man. And you going around to all of these camps. Do you got a lot of camps planned for the summer?
Oh yes, sir. I got a lot of camps. I got In June, I'll be really full of camps. I got TCU camp, Tech camp, UTSA camp. I have North Texas camp, EMUT camp, Eastern New Mexico State or something like that. It's one of those colleges. I have a UTB one.
Caleb, I need a nap just listening to you talk about. I'm tired just listening. God goodness, man. Are you gonna get some sleep during this time? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, definitely. I will. I got you.
All right. So I talked about what they think, but be honest. Do you get a little nervousness, a little bit of like, hey, you just like you have to talk yourself into these one-on-ones? I've always been curious of what it's like to be out there with hundreds of people on the sideline, coaches. We talking about big time Kirby Smart, Nick Saban, Brian Kelly, all these coaches out there in the stands looking at you, evaluating you, and you going up against one-on-one with this other kid, man. What's going through your mind when this happens?
Man, honestly, if I be real here, I walk out when I walk onto the field and we about to do one-on-one, I think to myself, I'm the best one here and I'm not gonna get a ball caught. That's what I want. That's how I walk on. I'm not nervous. I have tons of confidence. I walk out with the swagger, and after that first rep, when it's lockdown, it's all I can do. That's all I know how to do, and that's what I do is lock down people.
It's over for y'all. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for y'all. All right, Caleb. Real quick, man, before we go, last question. You've already been to a lot of schools. They've already started this recruiting process of you, and I know backstage you was like, sir, I remain humble, and I know you do, man. You're a good kid. I ain't heard you say nothing but yes, sir, no, sir, the whole time. But with that being said, man, how are you liking this attention going to these campuses? Are you already starting to think about kind of where you want to go?
Man, the attention to me is I really don't look at to see how much attention I do. I really just have my head down, and I know that the attention isn't going to stop. It's only going to get bigger, and I just know I can't get my head into the attention, because once I get my head into attention, that's when I can start going down, and that's something I don't want and what we don't need to have. And so the recruiting process has been truly amazing. I've gone to Arkansas, I've gone to Texas Tech twice, I've gone to UTEP, I've gone to USC. This coming Friday, I'll be at TCU again for the spring game.
Man, goodness. I'm like, I don't know, man. Are you leaning anywhere? Because I need you to talk about LSU somewhere in here. That's DBU. You know LSU got the best. LSU got the best secondary in the country. Huh?
For sure. That's a visit I want to for sure have to go sometime soon, is go to LSU.
Man, I'm about to talk to you offline about that. Let me get you your brochure, get you your official. All right, man. Real quick, we talk about one-on-ones. Now, have you ever lost a one-on-one, Caleb, and then know that you got to go up against that person again?
Yes, sir. I've lost many one-on-ones, but what I take from the one-on-ones, and if I have to go against that same person, is just make sure my technique is right, and I just make sure I slow down what I'm doing, because most of the time when I do get beat, I take a false step, or I get too fast, I get too antsy about a route, and I just end up getting beat. The next time I just know I got to be more calm, more control, and just make sure I do my right technique, and I'll be there every time.
Well, Caleb, I got to take that advice, because I just lost a one-on-one in the last episode, and Caleb Cruz, welcome to the championship rounds. I'm going to try to remain controlled. I'm going to focus on my technique, because this is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots, okay? Have you ever played the game called Would You Rather before?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, in Sports Life Talk, we call that the championship rounds, when two players go in mano and mano. And the first, we both going to make a pitch to you, okay, Caleb? Three rounds. You pick one, whichever host you select, that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of three, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And as I stated, I lost the last one-on-one. So now I'm getting that mindset of a Caleb Cruz champion, and I'm going to get this belt back. All right, let's go. Round one.
All right, so would you rather get a scoop and score that gets your team to the state title game, or
Odessa Permian is now back in the state championship or the state championship game. All right, but you get a game tying touchdown to win to go to take the game to overtime. So let me say that again. The game is in the state championship game. You get a game tying touchdown to keep the game alive, but now the game has to go to overtime, and y'all got to depend on the defense.
Yeah, before you answer though, mine is your scoop and score gets Odessa Permian to the state title game.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
You gonna go either way. But mine is the title game, but now you're finna push it to overtime.
Yeah, man. Ooh. Honestly, because I'm going to Permian, and just because if I do that, everybody in Odessa will be like just ecstatic just to know like within the state championship and going into overtime to have a chance of earning the state championship. So I'm gonna have to go with Month of the South.
Yeah, that's how you start this thing. The revenge tour. The revenge tour is here. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Caleb, now you got super swagger, so this is going to be a tough one for you. Would you rather be a role player in a national championship caliber team? So that means it's like y'all got a cold defensive backfield as other 4 and 5 stars, or
become an All-American and a player of the year candidate on an up-and-coming team.
Which it's a sorry team, but you the man. You the man. You the rock star.
That's the big thing, like, and that's something that's really I look forward to is getting into that college whenever I'm about to have to choose a college, and is picking a college that I know I can get onto the field the fastest, where I can get myself noticed. So I'm gonna have to go with the head coach on this one.
All right, here we go.
You see how he did you?
I tried to give you.
You say he did one of your own. That's how he do y'all.
I tried to give you a college ring. All right, here we go. Final round.
All right, so if you're new to the show, we have a live show that you can catch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central right here on this YouTube channel. On that show, B. Jones has a segment called The Drop, where he presents shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So for this round, Caleb, we're both going to present to you a shoe. Whichever shoe you pick, that host wins this episode's game.
Oh.
So we're going to count down from 3, and all we need for you to do is say, hold that sneaker. You got it?
Okay.
Are you a sneakerhead, Caleb? Are you a sneakerhead? You like sneakers?
I like sneakers. I'm getting into that. I'm getting into the sneakerhead game now.
All right, let's go. Let's go to work.
All right, so 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Oh. That's a tough one.
I got the Mojo ones, baby. The Mojo ones. We can throw some white laces in these joints. We can throw some black laces.
White laces in mine too. Nice try.
Man. Ooh. Damn. It's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go. It's the final one, right? The final one.
That's it. Whoever you pick win this game. Remember, reach out to you, Caleb.
I have to reach out to you.
Yeah, man. Y'all really had to get both black and white.
Yeah, we had to do that.
I'm gonna have to go with the head coach on this one. Sorry, man. Sorry.
And still champion. Caleb, thank you so much, man. I was a little worried because of the connection you and B. Jones were making, and I was talking to us about Odessa. I thought it was going to hurt me in the championship rounds, man, but your shoe game, your taste is exquisite. So thank you so much.
Well, now we know why Carter won that state championship game in the movie.
Man.
I'm just messing with y'all. Don't y'all kill me in the comments. I'm just teasing. All right, Caleb. All right, CC. Nephew, you still my dog, man. You still my boy, man. You doing great. All right, man. So the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next, man. What does the future hold for Caleb Cruz? I know we going to high school and all, but you got big plans, man. What is the overall, picture that you see when you look back on your career?
Yeah, so the biggest goal is, like I said, of course, being the highest recruit in college and making it into the NFL is my biggest dream is to have and to hopefully come to reality to make that goal come true. But the biggest goal of it all is if football doesn't work out and if I can't make it to the NFL is just being the best person I can be and being the best father and being the best husband I can be at the very end, because at the very end, that's what you're going to have is family at the very end of everything once everything's done. So that's my biggest goal at the very, very end of everything.
Man, you kind of stole the next question from me, but I'm afraid I'm gonna rephrase it in another way. How big would that be to your family and to your community for you to make it to the pros, man, to accomplish those dreams that you set out? How much would that mean to your community?
Man, to my family, it'd be truly amazing. Just because it'll show all of the time, the money and different times they've taken me to training session, to different camps, to different coaches to work on, and for the community, it'd just be huge to have somebody out of West Texas go into the pros. Because you've heard of Roy Williams, you've heard of Cedric Benson that gone to the league, Bradley Marquez that are in the league, and so that went to the.
They went to Permian.
No, not Permian, but just from Odessa. Odessa. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. But those some
just from the community of Odessa, it would be truly amazing. Or just in the West Texas area, it'd be truly amazing as a community to make it to the league. But as I said, as a family, it'd be truly amazing just to know that all the money that and time they spent in investing me all finally was able to come out and was able to show why they did that for me.
All right. So, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I would, of course, first shout out to my family for always being there for me, always spending their time investing in me and always believing in me. And second, I would shout out to my trainer, Elite Pride Performance, right here. It's been day one. Always been there since I started working with them since I was 6, and always been in there with him. So he's been day one, and that's really the recognition I like to give to him, because if without him, I wouldn't be here who I am right now without him. My third shout out would have to go to the 2 DB coaches that I trained with, Coach Flight Skills and Jonathan Wade, for being my DB coaches, Flight for helping me becoming a better DB and technique-wise, and Coach Jonathan Wade for the same thing, helping me become a better DB.
All right, so this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell me, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Caleb, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Is it cool if I say 2 of them that are from this area?
Yeah, well, you can say as many as you want, man.
The two I would like from this area would be Harlan Brown, he's from Midland, and Caden Ellis, that's from Midland too, that have a very good story.
All right, so you said Harlan Brown and
Harlan Brown and Caden Ellis, they'll both be at lead. They're at lead right now.
Okay, so Harlem and Caden, you boys are on the clock. You got the golden ticket. You get to come on this show and tell them your story, man. We can't wait to have y'all on. And but Caleb Cruz, my guy, you got next. You super smart. You super genuine. You authentic. You a once in a lifetime talent. You the truth, my guy. We're gonna watch your career unfold. You got 2 uncles. We got your back on anything you need, man. You hit us up. Soon as you get here to Dallas, we're gonna buy you a steak dinner. We gonna put some more meat on that frame so you can lock it down. Caleb Cruz, you are elite. You deserve a yeet. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation. How y'all? I don't know what to tell you. If you don't get excited about this type of talent, about this type of show, I don't know, man. Go check your pulse. Go check your pulse, because I'm going to tell y'all, stop playing with us. Start praying with us. The future is here. The takeover is happening. 2023. We finna move mountains, and we need y'all to join hands with us and help us to do it. We can live positivity. It ain't got to be all that negativity and fighting and carrying on and hurting people and drama and theatrics. Let's promote something that's positivity. Odessa, hold us down, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe at Sports Life Talk. Don't forget to go to our website, yougotnext.com. If you want to be nominated yourself, or if you want to nominate somebody, you sitting there thinking to yourself like, man, I want to be on the show. We accepting auditions. That's right. Send us your information. Send us your highlights. We'll give you a shot to get on the show. That's how open we are. We want family in this thing. And Wednesday nights, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Eat your dinner a little bit earlier on Wednesday nights. Come hang out with us online. It's a fun show. It's sports. It's life, it's conversation, it's a community. Y'all come be a part of it. KT, what am I missing, man? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. We talked about the website. We need them to subscribe. What else am I missing, man?
Well, hopefully when they do Friday Night Lights too, they get it right when, the actual game. But hey, Caleb, man, thank you so much for rocking with us. Please let us know, man. You're a dope individual. And the fact that you're so young with that much knowledge, man, your future is bright.
How many shows have you done already, man?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of shows I've done.
Hey, you doing good, man. Keep grinding, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep making plays. Cause dun 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 dun. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
See what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me.